hey, we've done kicked out all of the drug dealers.
The good news is, if there is good news, is
People are pigs.
Really?
And that's the reason. And I know that's a hot debate, so that's just what we do.
I can feel the fire that is inside my bones. There's a desire in my soul.
alright, y'all. It is the day before we leave.
You'll have to excuse the mess.
Yeah, y'all want to see it?
No?
This is our teardown list we print out the night before we leave. We have to go to Walmart. Why are we going to Walmart again?
Because we're going somewhere, y'all, where there is no Walmart for at least, what, 50 miles? 45
50 miles.
50 miles away. So needless to say, it's not something we're like going to go quick to Walmart. So we're doing it now. 2 weeks worth of shopping. It really hurts, but we got to do it.
Are we going to need 2 buggies? Matthew's like, no. If
No.
it doesn't fit in one buggy, then we're not
You don't
getting
get
it.
Exactly. That's the rule. If it doesn't fit in one, you don't need it.
Alright, y'all. This is the bar that we told you about that's down the road from our RV park. They must be having a huge concert tonight because there's a line out the door and the cars are all the way down the road. People are like walking with their chairs. You'll see them. There they are. One man's already got his drink in hand because he probably knows he's going to be waiting a while to get in. Well, wound up with one buggy.
Barely.
Alright, y'all, the wind is a-blowing and Matthew's going to load.
Y'all, it hurts to buy so much stuff, but we're not going to be anywhere near a store other than a gas station, so...
And look what we get to be blessed with. I don't know if y'all can see a sunset. The good news is, if there is good news, is we're in Montana and they don't have sales tax.
That's true. Save money. I did notice that the total wasn't as high as it could have been, so that's good.
Yeah, so that is one good thing about buying your groceries in Montana.
Yeah. Buying anything in Montana, honestly, if they don't have sales tax, woohoo.
Alright, y'all, I wanted to show you our bedroom on moving day. I don't have anything on the bed, so we're going to let this slide in and then I add the Starlink and everything. But this is our first time traveling with our sign up, so we're going to leave it up, and then when we get to our next stop, we're going to check and see if it is still there. Alright, so Matthew just informed me that the slide is clear, so we're going to let the bedroom slide in. Let's see, it's slide number 3. Okay, y'all, so the bed's all ready to go. I don't think we have anything else to add, so I just turn the light. I make sure that our air conditioner is set to off so it doesn't come on while we're on the road. Turn the light off and shut the door. Another thing we do is make sure this air conditioner is off as well. Both air conditioner units are off. And what we do in the bathroom is make sure everything on the shower shelves are down. The rags, they can fall. They're not going to hurt anything. And set it on the floor like that. Make sure your shower door, especially if you have this glass one, is locked. And then we latch the bathroom door. Make sure the vent is closed. And then now to tackle downstairs. As you can see, this is not travel ready yet. I have to take most of my magnets down. I just feel better taking them down. And then the sign and the wreath, and you see I've got little knickknacks all around, and gotta do something with that mess. I think some of that has to go outside. Another thing I like to do is take the bananas down and the apples down, but I like to put them in a Walmart bag. When we were in Quartzsite, our first time in Quartzsite, we had some apples that kind of exploded. Maybe they were squishy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link the video below. Our first time in Quartzsite, and had a huge mess to clean up. So that's why I tried to put them in a Walmart bag so I don't have to take everything out in case they make a mess. Alright, y'all, I fit them in there. So, and then I'm just gonna close the door. And our bananas and apples are snug to go. And that sound you hear. Why are you turning the stove on, mister?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make noise. We close off, you see, no more gas in the lines. We turn off our propane tanks when we're traveling, and I know that's a hot debate, so that's just what we do. And there's still propane left in here, and we have seen video of people's rigs, people's ovens igniting while they're on the road just because of the propane that's still in the line. It's happened. So we just bleed the lines, and it's very easy. It takes like 5 seconds.
Alright, y'all, all of our slides are in now, and now my task is to take all of this stuff that you see right here and put it in the truck. We're taking our Frog Talk rain jackets. It's supposed to rain, and underneath there is our ice chest book bag that's got our gonna have our lunch in it, because we're gonna be, it's like a 5-hour travel day, and all of our camera gear. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
Park. It's about 8:43 and we are headed to
Island Park,
Idaho.
That's it. I was trying to go through every I state and I couldn't think of it.
He really wants to go back to Iowa.
I was thinking Illinois, but that's not right.
Oh, that's way far away.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to Ashton, a little bit past Island Park, because we're staying in an RV park for 2 nights. And the reason we picked an RV park in Ashton is because the RV parks at Island Park are like $100 a night.
Yep, and that's not in our budget. So we're going to use that as a base of operations in order to look for boondocking in Island Park area.
Alright, y'all, this is our site toward Eagle Peak Campground, an RV resort, something like that. We'll type the name down below. The sites do not have a number. They say just come in and pick a site. So that's what we did. It's gravel sites with grass in between. You get full hookups. You get water. You get 50 amp or 30 amp. And you get sewer. And we're pretty much in the back of our site. The roads are gravel in here as well. And over here you can see pedestals by the fence, and then there's a lot of weeds. We haven't investigated, but I'm wondering if that used to be like maybe tent sites. I don't know. But this RV park is not very busy. It's in Ashton, Idaho, which they said is 55 miles from the west entrance of Yellowstone. They have a dumpster there. You see they have 1, 2, 3, 5 cabins, and the rest are RV sites. And look at all the mountains in the background. And when it's not cloudy, y'all can see the Grand Tetons back there. Pretty neat. Tell the peeps what we're doing.
We are going to check out some boondocking, and our boondocking is kind of spread out. So we're going to do stuff kind of close to home today, and tomorrow is the big day.
Alright, the first dispersed camping area is called what?
Henry's Fork Dispersed something.
And there's another sign, 14-day stay limit.
That's obviously a good site.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this a site?
This seems more like a parking lot for
Yeah.
staging side-by-sides.
Right.
No, we ain't bringing the rig down here. This is an absolute no.
Alright, y'all, not bringing the fifth wheel down this road. This is Henry's
Fork.
Dispersed Camping.
Oh, our fifth wheel's not going to make it down this. What do you think?
No! Yeah, look at that. It looks like a roller coaster thing right here.
You could make this just fine in a travel trailer, not in a fifth wheel.
Right. Alright, y'all. So Henry Ford dispersed camping is
Ooh. Sorry.
a no-go because number one, the roads are just too bad for the spots that are available.
Because we've done enough of this to where we pretty much know what we can tolerate for the bed rails, between the bed rail and the underside of the front cap. And this is, forget about the potholes. It's back in there, it's too roller coastery.
And then if we did get to that spot, the way we have to be backed up because the solar, our campsite's right on the road. So your front door is like right on the road.
And that's always enjoyable. Alright, so we're in Big Juds, and Sean got a single burger. It has ham, bacon, and hamburger on it. I got the double, thinking, you know, you go to Wendy's, you get a double, it's not that big. This is huge. Look at this. My mouth cannot open that big. We might be here for a while.
And these are hand-cut fries, which are really good.
These fries are, they're not quite as good as Five Guys, but I'll put them at a close number 2. These are really good. How am I going to eat this? Look at that. I'm never going to be able to eat
Alright,
this.
y'all, this is Matthew attempting to eat his huge burger. Wow, he just slurped an onion up. Nope, he's trying to slurp it up. Nope. Ooh. Is it good? This is me. I cut mine in half. What did you think of Big Juds?
They should have warned me that burger was that big. There's no way. I maybe finished maybe half, maybe. But the best part about that burger was the bacon.
Oh, yeah.
That bacon was so good.
So
And they gave you a lot of bacon.
So is it worth getting the burger with the ham on it?
I couldn't taste the ham. I didn't care
Yeah.
about it.
I would just get a bacon burger. I really don't
Yeah.
think the ham added much flavor to it. Oh, and by the way, we walked. Here's the RV park.
Oh, yeah. It's just a nice little walk.
That's that tree stump we just drove under earlier. So yeah, you can leave your truck at the RV, get some exercise, and just walk there.
So apparently the electric on that pedestal is not working. What do y'all think? Good morning.
We are going to find boondocking in the rain.
It's a frog tog kind of day.
Yeah, we'll see how well they work. That's if we get out of, we'll get out of the vehicle if we like the spot. But
Yeah.
I think it's Hurricane Hillary is where all this rain's coming from, and you don't really associate the West with hurricanes.
Now it's a gentle rain here. It's not
Right.
windy or anything like that. It's not even that much rain, but I guess we'll get to see how these sites really are, if the ground is soggy or firm or whatever. So the first one is 58 miles away. So we're covering all the bases here. We're not leaving anything to chance.
All right, y'all, we're fixing to turn down the road that's supposed to have the boondocking spots.
My guess is going to be no, but
No, we're already sliding.
nope.
Ooh, it rained a lot. This is no bueno, y'all.
Definitely no bueno. We're in 4 low and our rear axles are locked. Our rear axle is locked, so we will be fine.
So we're going through this water. Glad we didn't wash the truck.
Y'all, there is 0 chance that our RV is coming down any of these roads.
So if it wouldn't have rained, you probably would be okay, but then what are you gonna do if it rains? How are you gonna get out of here, right?
Exactly.
All right, y'all, we got out of there, and there was one more spot in this area called Watkins Creek. All right, y'all, that's the road we need to go down, and there's a forestry truck there.
This is all mud.
Huh?
This is mud.
But he's gonna get out and see. He's moving towards Matthew now.
You are forestry, okay. So here's the deal. That's closed because people are pigs.
Really?
And that's the reason. He said this would be a great spot. There's a spot that they decided was off limits, and they even put a tree across the road. So what do you think our fellow RVers did? They cut the tree, moved the tree, and so now they said, okay, fine, we'll just close the whole thing. So the whole thing's closed.
All right, y'all. So this was a bus. It's a pretty area, but even if
Yeah,
they
it
did
is.
have space, the mosquitoes are horrendous, probably because you're by a lake.
Yeah, they
But-
really are super bad.
But like he said, the ranger said the rain's unusual for here. It makes it really muddy and mushy, so he said you really don't have many choices to boondock. So, and then he said, you know, the hurricane is floating out there that's bringing the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a bust. I guess we're gonna, and he said there's spots on the other side of the lake, but he didn't know the condition of those. But I'm assuming the other side of the lake is getting rain too. So we're gonna head back towards Island Park because we're already an hour out from the RV park.
Sorry.
Do you see that?
There was something on you. Oh, there it is.
Mosquitoes, y'all. So we're gonna go see what we can find, but everything's so smushy and wet, and a hurricane is kind of putting more rain this way. That just sounds weird, hurricane in Idaho, right? Keeping it real with BDR.
I don't even know what this is all about, so we'll find out together.
Y'all, so we started looking for it's Sunday at like 8:53 at night. We
Yeah.
started looking for boondocking yesterday on Saturday. That's when we got here, was Saturday.
Mhm.
And we were going to spend 2 nights in the RV park, and we were going to find some boondocking. We were not only going to find boondocking, we were going to find multiple spots because Island Park has multiple boondocking
Which it
spots
does.
according to Campendium and Free Roam.
Yep.
And we struck out. And I feel like I just want to crawl into a ball and cry. I'm just so upset because then the RV parks are so expensive, and it's like, what do? We have to work Monday through Friday. We can't still keep moving and trying to find boondocking. Trying to find boondocking is very time consuming.
Oh, yeah.
And another reason I'm just so disappointed about it is so we have to work tomorrow, so we're automatically, this RV park has rooms, so we're gonna have to call them tomorrow and stay at least a week, if not longer. But as soon as we know, we will let y'all know. But all we know right now tonight is so late, I'm so tired, is we're staying here 1 week, maybe longer. So I'm tired. Time for bed.
Time for bed.
Good morning.
Morning.
Or is it midday?
Midday.
It's the next day.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. So, update. We are staying here a week like we told you last night, but we're leaving Saturday.
Yep. We're leaving and we're headed south, we think.
We're headed south, but we started because there's probably some boondocking there, but the temperatures might be a little high. Well, for us, for boondocking. I don't know. We might just deal with it. And as far as RV parks, our main thing is when we stay in an RV park, we want to be able to not have trees right over the RV. But the main thing is we want full hookups.
Yeah.
So if it provides you full hookups, all the utilities work fine. We don't really look for resort type RV parks.
Just to show you how unglamorous we are when it comes to campgrounds, there was one where we checked in and the guy who checked us in said, "Hey, good news," and he was totally serious, and from reading the reviews I believe him. We've done kicked out all of the drug dealers. They're gone. We got rid of them. And I'm like, that's an upgrade? Maybe you talk too much.
And we didn't let our parents know till we left, till we checked out.
We kept that little tidbit to ourselves. So we're not about glamorous. We're about what we can afford.
And that reminds me, the previous park we just left, if you watched our last video, what did the girls say checking us in for that park?
They had a lot of people who would just walk on through the park and they'd leave with more than they came with, if you know what I'm saying. In the back row where we were, they had tons of storage along the back fence, the back perimeter of the RV park. So they said they had a problem with people constantly cutting through that chain link fence, and then batteries would disappear. All sorts of stuff would disappear like it's a shopping bonanza. at their storage lot. So they stopped storing things there for the most part, and they said, okay, we're good now. We haven't had any more problems.